Like do you have an example that you've seen or something common where a warning light comes on and if someone brought it in right away, it wouldn't be a major costly fix, but because they waited, it became a major costly fix? Do you have a specific example you've seen?
Well, sure. Earlier we were talking about BMWs that have warning lights on their brake pads. We have a car that's currently in the shop that the warning light for the brake pads had come on about 3 weeks ago. The lady didn't have time to deal with it, so she decided that she'd wait. She called and told us the light was on, and we suggested that she come in sooner, and she just said that it just wasn't in the cards right now for her to come in sooner. And so she was in today. We did the inspection. Her brakes are now metal to metal on the front. So we've taken what would have been about a $250 repair, and with replacing the brake pads and resurfacing the rotors, and then we've turned it into replacing the front rotors, replacing the front brake pads, and replacing the brake calipers because the brakes were too worn. She had 3 weeks of notice and neglected to come in, so for her, for her busy schedule has cost her, about $500 extra to fix her car. Another example would be, last week we had a vehicle in that, had a flashing check engine light. We got the phone call on it from the customer, and they had let us know that, they wanted to schedule it and that the check engine light was on and it was flashing. And they scheduled the appointment 3 days later, continued to drive the car for the next 3 days, and now the car needs a new catalytic converter. And we could have prevented that just by having the vehicle towed here. And people get worried that, that the tow bill, might be expensive, but, our typical tow bills around us are anywhere between $75 and $125. Most catalytic converters on the low end are $400 or $500, and on the high end they're over a couple $1,000s. So it's a pretty good investment to to spend $100 a year on AAA and then always be covered if you do need a tow. And plus you get lots of great discounts. If you decide to use that, we're a AAA approved shop, so we also offer a discount. So it's a great little product.